keep the secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, alright? Today we're gonna go over some of the top rec builds you can utilize in NBA 2K24, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, as liking of the video push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your noti game for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. So again, the first build that we're gonna be looking at is going to be a point guard build. You do want to go 6'3" here, 198 pounds with a 6'7" wingspan, okay? So when we talk about these actual type of builds here, when you talk about a point guard build, the big thing is here's this: you're not going to be needing any type of defense, right? For obvious reasons. Like, your job is to literally just score. So what you're going to be doing is just that, just trying to score the basketball. So with that being said, the only thing you're going to be looking at is a 31 defense and a 63 perimeter, which is not bad at all. But you see here how you get 92 speed and 90 acceleration, because what that's going to give you is once you go 95 ball handle, all right, which is very important. Oh, that's speed with ball, my bad. 95 ball handle with the 91 speed with ball, you see that you get gold blow-bys, you get handles for days in Hall of Fame, you get speed booster in Hall of Fame, you do get unpluckable on gold. No one's really trying to reach the 98, but I know some people that have, but in my estimate, this is rec, right? We ain't talking about Pro-Am. This rec, you should be good without having Hall of Fame unpluckable. You also get Anchor Breakers Hall of Fame. You do want to have a very high pass accuracy. Halliburton is considered the best passing style in the game, so I go 89 here. Do not sleep on gold dimer, by the way, all right? So you do have gold dimer. You're playing rec as a primary scorer. Go ahead and go 99 on your free throw. I know that sounds like overkill, but I know a lot of guys and gals that utilize 99 on free throws, so that's what I'm going with also. Then I'm going to go 94 with my three-point shot. That's going to give me agent threes on gold, blinders on gold, dead eye on gold, limitless on silver. I know people have been complaining about limitless on silver, but limitless on silver still, all right? Then we're going to go 80 on the mid-range, so the shooting is going to be pretty lights out here. You don't have to worry about having a driving dunk. Just go ahead and go 80 on your driving layup, and as you can see, you get so many benefits there. By going on the 80, you get Giant Slayer on gold, and also Pro Touch on gold, and you get Whistle, believe it or not, on gold also. So that's very important. Most of these builds, a small guard build does not need to have any dunking this year, which is great. So this is what we're looking at for this guard build. It can obviously dribble. Of course, it gets Steve Francis dribble style. I mean, it can shoot. This is your basic typical point guard that you could see in the rec. Again, this is extremely, extremely lethal offensive powered guard build. And then, of course, here you have the name, my nephews and nieces. I think this comes out as like a playmaking perimeter something, or something of that nature, but I know it's a playmaking perimeter. Okay, playmaking perimeter creator. Okay, so a pretty unique name right there, but we're not going to be dabbling too long on this. Let's head over to the second guard build right now. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at another guard build that you can utilize, but this is for the ones that want the bigger, stronger type guard, the ISO with the 5 out. What you want to do here is go small forward. You want to go 6'8", 228 pounds, okay? 228. Then you want to get your wingspan, and you want to go ahead and get that drop that down to 6'10". Again, because you want to be able to have the big one here is a 73 acceleration, and then you also want to have a high 3 ball, so you go 6'10" with the wingspan, okay? Now what we're going to do here again is this. We're going to go down here first, and we're going to make sure we take care of all the stamina, physicals, and stuff so we can get all the badges off rip. So you get stamina, 94. You want to get the 82 vert. This is going to be for the contact dunks. Again, you can already imagine what type of build this is going to be. 92 for the gold bulldozer. You could go Hall of Fame with that if you want to. 73, because that's going to give you blow-bys on silver. And then we want to go 70 on the speed, okay? So now let's go ahead and look at what we've been talking about. You want to go 77 on the close shot. That's going to go ahead and give you, the big one here is going to give you master and fast twitch. 90 on the driving layup. That's going to give you Acrobat Hall of Fame. And then, of course, 94 on the driving dunk to get all the elite contact dunk animations. So as you can see here, you get gold posterizer. You get Slithery on Hall of Fame, precision dunker, bunnies. I mean, like, you name it, this build is going to be able to finish at the basket really well. All you need is a 45 vert here. for standing dunk, I'm sorry, is to be able to get the basic standing dunk animations, which is pretty dope to be able to have this build at 6'8" to have the standing dunk. But here's the big kicker. You want to go 92 on your close shot, your post control, so it can give you unpluckable on gold. So now instead of having to worry about having a 95 ball handle, you can just go post control 92 and be able to have unpluckable on this big build, okay? Now what we want to do here is this, go 86 on our 3 ball, and again, that's just to get the Asian 3s on silver, and then you want to go ahead and go 72 and 80 respectfully on your free throw for the free points on silver. But now as you see here, this build doesn't have the high tier as far as the smaller guard build, but again, you have contact dunks, you have the ability to finish at the basket at will with Hall of Fame badges, and of course, you're still able to shoot the 3 on the perimeter. Pass accuracy, we got to go 89 again to get the best passing style, which again is Halliburton, and again, it's just like the smaller guard build. You're able to get all those really good pass animations. This time we're going 85 with the ball handle. The big one here, by going 85 with the ball handle, will give you the physical handles, and of course 75 speed with ball to give you all those really good dribble animations, okay? So as you can tell, it's just like the smaller guard build as far as offensive heavy with no defense. It's just that this one gives you a different variety, because now you're able to get contact dunks, you're still able to shoot, you can play as a primary ball handler, of course, with this. Don't sleep on the physical handles, Hall of Fame with the bulldozer on gold. And then that last little bit, just put it here, and this is what you're looking at, a 6'8", 228-pound, 5-out ISO destroying LeBron James type build. And of course, I think this comes out to like a diamond something. I know it's a diamond, what is this build name? Is it a diamond inside out? Yeah, diamond inside out scorer, okay? So these are the 2 primary ball handler builds. Now let's head over and look at a really, really solid lockdown build. All right, so now let's look at this lockdown build. Now with a lockdown in the rec, it's a lot different than playing in the park. Your primary job is to be a straight just menace on the perimeter, okay? You're not worrying about defense in the paint. You're not worrying about none of that, okay? But your primary objective is just to be a menace on the perimeter. So you want to go 6'6" with this build, 190 pounds. Very important that you get 90 speed, okay? And then you want to go ahead, of course, and max your wingspan out. Now the question is, why would you want to go 90 speed, Demi? Well, because 90 speed this year is associated with your lateral quickness, all right? So a lot of people is not knowing that. They're just going ahead and assuming that perimeter defense is associated with lateral quickness, but that's not the case, okay? It's actually associated with your speed. Your speed also translates just as good as the ball handler that has a 90 speed with ball. So speed with ball matters this year. So a lot of these lockdowns are 81 speed, but the guard they're guarding has a 91 speed. Most of them have 91 speed to get the Hall of Fame speed booster. What that means is that you're not even able to keep up if they beat you on the full court. If you miss your bump on the full court press and they get by you, and they have 91 speed of ball and you have 81, you're not gonna be able to catch up with them. Well, if you've been watching my two-way sharpshooter build that has 90 speed, you see that when I get beat, I'm still able to run stride for stride with the guard. Also, speed is also allowing you to stop and go, right? Stop and go with speed. So again, speed is actually really important. 90 is the sweet spot, okay? So you want to go 90, make sure you have 90 on your lockdowns, okay? We're going 54 here. Of course, the block, we're going 68. Even though I know our job is to stay on the perimeter, I still want to at least get bronze chase down. But you already know 99 still and 99 perimeter defense is where we're going at to get all these Hall of Fame badges. You know we have to get not a 75 pass accuracy, but 77, because that gives you needle threader on bronze, and I think that's just a good badge to have, okay? We want to go at 82 on the free throw, because again, you got to be able to shoot the free throws really well. And then of course, we're going to go 79 on the 3-ball. I feel like that's more than enough to be able to shoot and catch and shoot in the corner. All right, so you're not really able to get anything else outside of that until you go 85, so it just makes sense just to go at 79 3-ball. We're not worried about mid-range. We're going 65 here. And of course, we're not worrying about anything about dunking. We just want to get a decent driving layup, so just get the rest on your driving layup, and you are good to go. Now, some of y'all might say, hey, well, how am I able to go backdoor, right? If I want to do any backdoors and stuff with my lockdown build, then of course, yes, you want to then go ahead and drop this down and go ahead and get your 45, right? All you need to get is a 45 driving dunk, and you're able to get Klay Thompson, if I'm not mistaken, and some other little basic dunk packages, and then you can go something like this. Now, I've seen people do this right here where they get like just a decent little layup and a decent little driving dunk, and you can do that also just to get the little back doors. Again, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's just all about your preference, okay? So again, what I'm doing is though, I'm just going all the way out 67, okay? But you can go ahead and get that driving dunk for those back doors if need be, okay? But then again, here you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is a 3D threat, if I'm not mistaken. So this is where I will go with for my lockdown. And again, like I said, there's many ways to go about it. I'm just giving you my version. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the center builds, okay? All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the inside center, okay? So this is gonna be the inside center build. You wanna go center with this, of course. 6'11", again, is that sweet spot. 247 pounds with the max wingspan. You wanna make sure you at least have 90 strength, right? Just to get the brick wall on gold. So what we're gonna do is, of course, go down here to the physicals. 93 on the stamina, and that just basically gives you workhorse. You wanna go 75 on the vert. That's just for the big man pro contact dunks. 90 on the strength, what we just talked about. And then, of course, the big one here is to have 70, okay, speed. You want 70 speed because this just allows you to run up and down the court really well. This doesn't make sense not to have any other build that's just sluggish running down the court, right? Now we want to go 93 on the defensive rebound. That would give us Hall of Fame box out, of course, with the gold rebound chaser and pogo stick. You also want to go ahead and go 90 on your offensive rebound. 93 on your block for obvious reasons. That is going to give you your anchor and stuff. Once we go 77 here, you get anchor on gold, and of course you get your pogo stick on gold also. And then you want to get 60 on your steal. This is big because it gives you interceptor on bronze. Now I know passing lanes aren't necessarily the best right now, but if they are to do an update and patch it, bronze interceptor is going to play a big part here, right? So you want to have that. Okay, go 41 on your perimeter. Then of course you got to have a very solid pass accuracy in the rec. So you want to go 86 to get that break starter on gold, and that's it, okay? Then you want to go 81 on your free throw. You want to be able to shoot free throws well. Free points on silver is always a sweet spot. And then now you want to come here to your standing dunk, get an 82 on your standing dunk. That gives you all the pro big man contact dunks. Go 68 on your driving dunk. That gives you Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal dunk packages. I just think those are really good dunk packages to have, all right? And then you want to go 86 on your close shot, all right? Now by going 86 on your close shot, what that does is, as you can tell, it gives you fearless finisher on gold, right? Very big to have there. And then we'll go 52 on the post control, and you have a really solid inside build here that can do it all. Do not sleep on the fact that it has 70 speed and it can run really well. I think this one comes out as a glass cleaning interior thread or something like that, but regardless, it's a very solid build all in all. Really, really good build. And I guess, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, if you're looking for an inside build, this is the one, right? So now let's head to the last and final build, of course, which is going to be the popper. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at the last and final build. This is going to be the popper. Some teams love to have the center build that can shoot. So you want to go center. Still 6'11" as that sweet spot. 245 pounds is what you want to go with. Go again, still max out that wingspan to 7'9". All right. Once we go down to the physicals are going to be identical, right? So you want to go 92 on your stamina, 75 on your vert. You want to go 90 on your strength to still be able to get gold brick wall. And then, of course, 70 on your speed, okay? Now, you still want to go 93 in your defensive rebound. I think that's very important to have. You still want to have a good defensive rebound, so you still get gold rebound chaser, pogo stick, and box out. You're just going to have now just an 83 offensive rebound, okay? And an 87 block, right? Which will give you silver badges, okay? So you have silver now instead of gold, intimidator, and anchor, okay? You have silver on those badges. And this one right here now, you are able to go 89 instead of just 86. So by going 89, you get dimer on gold. Very big here because you get Halliburton passing style, which is considered the best passing style in the game. So you are able to make some really, really good outlet passes. This time, you also want to go 86 on your free throw. You want to max out your mid-range, and you want to max out your three-point shot. But by going 82, this gives you catch and shoot. This is the trick right here. You get catch and shoot by just going 82. So even though you have a 76.3 ball, you got an 82 mid-range, which is really just for that catch and shoot, okay? You still want to go 81 on your standing dunk to get the pro contact dunks. Still go 68 for the Shaq and Dwight Howard packages. And now you want to go 90 on your close shot, all right? By going 90 on your close shot, you still, instead of getting silver fast switch, you get gold, and you also still get gold fearless finisher. So you can see that this build is still really good all around what you're looking for. The only problem is it does not have steal, okay? So if you want to try to get that 60 steal, make some adjustments, but for the most part, Stills don't work in passing lanes. This is all based on the assumption that eventually it might buff it, but right now this is what we're working with. If you want to get the still, I probably recommend trying to drop your close shot a little bit. All right, maybe get your free throw down to an 80, maybe get that pass accuracy down to an 86. That might be able to get you to 60 still, but regardless, it's your choice. I don't cookie cut y'all. You kind of give y'all just a template, and then you can kind of recreate whatever you want from the template I give you. And then here you have my nephews and nieces. This is called not even sure. This is called the Inside the Arc Maestro, okay? So anyway, there you have my nephews and nieces. Those are the top 5 rec builds to take in consideration when you're trying to make a rec build. All right, I will not necessarily recommend these for ProAm, as there are different type of styles in ProAm that you will utilize. If you want to see those type, well, I guess you could use these in ProAm too, right? Actually, yeah, you could. You really could. It's just that maybe that you might want to have like a bigger inside, but other than that, I think like the lockdowns and guards are pretty solid, all right? But anyway, there you have my nephews and nieces. This is the top rec ProAm builds in the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon. The banger, man. You know, when I say back soon, the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.